Hey everybody, Michael here, Starkiller77. So I was sitting here in the theater room and I was pondering on what I love so much, and that's film. Not to get too deep into it, a lot of you guys that subscribe to the channel, Starkiller77, you know that I'm a movie guy. I out of high school, went to California to try to get into the industry. Well, I have come across my first feature-length film, and I was pondering that, you know what, nobody can see it. There's people that were in that movie that were 10 years old that are now, 30, and I love them to death. And it's time that that we show this film. I wanted to tell you a little bit about it before I start this thing. First off, this film was done back in 1977. It was funded by Douglas Jaffe. It was written by, the story is by me and Sean Jones. But it was my heart. It was like me as a kid. And so I came up with this concept. We wrote this script, and I was able to put it all together to shoot this budget film. This film budget cost was about, back then in 1997, 96, was about $65,000 to $70,000. You can just imagine how much that would be now. The bottom line is the difference is now with today's technology, you could go rent a Red camera, or simply just grab your iPhone and shoot with your iPhone. This was shot in 16 millimeter. So 16 millimeter was film that had to be processed. A lot of you younger generation don't know anything about that. But so like when we would go on set and we would shoot, this 16 millimeter film had to be, processed, in the dark and taken up to Dallas, 4 hours away, and, get it, processed and sent back so we could watch the dailies and see how that day's, shooting went. So there was a lot that went into this film, and there's no regrets. I was taken on role as a director, a writer, producer, catering, and there were so many people that were involved in this that worked for free. I didn't make money on this film. None of the actors, a few of the camera crew and the camera equipment and the sound guy, Nightmare, absolutely was, they were paid. We were hoping that maybe something would come from this. When it comes to the actual story that was in my head, it was. I think if it was even done today, it would be really cool. It was very like adventurous ET like, but not with the sci-fi. But what I'm getting at is, I wish I could at 54 go back. Shoot, 97, do the math, that was, 20 plus years ago. I wish I could go back to that younger Michael Hawes, the young director, and say, Michael, focus a little bit more on the directing. It's hard to direct kids, making sure that, they're not getting frustrated. There's so much in all of my years of working in the film industry and being able to write and, direct now. I'm so much more knowledgeable, but this was my first film and something that I'm very proud of. And I'm proud of everybody that was involved in this film. And it's really cool to look back on something that we started out. I loved the soundtrack, the behind the scenes of the kids driving the car. They didn't know how to drive, and we had to keep doing reshoots because, everybody on the set was laughing. There was fighting on the set. There was just so much that was involved. It was an absolute chaotic, wonderful thing. And I'm proud to show it to you guys. So without further ado, I am going to show you Finding McKinney. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for your time.
Hey, Daddy. time, but I don't live in Texas anymore. I moved to New York for my career. It's been quite an adjustment for a girl who lived in the middle of nowhere most of her life. And the people aren't quite as friendly. I almost forgot to tell you why I moved. Well, I am editor-in-chief of a major fashion magazine, and I just finished my first novel last week. It's already being published. I know you'd be so proud. I wish you were still here, Daddy. I miss you so much. I went by Josh's house this morning. You'd be proud of him, too. He's a head football coach at a high school in Austin. There's so many things about him that remind me of you. He's still bragging about his bold journey to find his long-lost sister and father at the age of 10. There's a lot of things I don't remember well, Dad. But I will never forget that day we came to Texas.
Stay put, honey. I'll be back in a minute.
Give me a bottle of pop if they have any.
Morning. Morning. That's a nasty cough you got there. You okay? Hey, buddy, you okay? Hey, guy, you all right? Here, let me help you up. I'll be okay. Lieutenant McKinney. Lieutenant Ronald McKinney. My gosh, sir, it's me.
You got the wrong guy.
No, sir, it's me. Corporal Glenn Nelson. You remember me. We were stationed with the 2nd ID down in Pusan.
You got the wrong guy.
Oh, come on, sir. You remember. I was transferred out of your unit just before y'all went north to fight at Heartbreak Ridge. But they told me you were killed right
Look,
here.
You've got the wrong man. I've never been in the Marines.
No, sir, it's the Army, Lieutenant. Don't you remember? That coffin's got you all messed up.
Army, Marines, whatever. I've never been in the military, and I'm sure in hell I've never been to Korea. I'm just a rancher from Montana. I've been there all my life. Now, here, I want to take these. Where's your bathroom?
It's over there. Maybe you aren't Lieutenant McKinney. I can't think anybody could have gotten out of Heartbreak Ridge. Morning, Sheriff.
Morning, Glenn. How you doing this morning?
Oh, real good. How about you, Sheriff?
Doing great, doing great. Looks like you got some out-of-town visitors this morning.
He's in my restroom over there, hacking worse than a rooster on a cold morning.
How are you this morning, little girl?
Can I do something for you, sweetheart?
Yes, I'm looking for my daddy.
Oh, man, I told her to stay in the car.
He's in the bathroom. How long's he been in there, Glenn?
He's been in there quite a while, Sheriff.
I better see if he's all right.
Come on, think. Come on, what have I got to do? Come on.
Hey, buddy, you okay out there?
That's gonna be, Hey, what about your change?
Hey, don't worry about that, Sheriff. I'll take care of it later.
He certainly was in a hurry.
Yeah. You know, there's something awful familiar about that guy. I just can't quite place it.
You know, I thought so too. He reminded me of a lieutenant I served with in Korea.
You remember this lieutenant's name?
I'll never forget it. Lieutenant Ronald McKinney.
Damn, he took my keys. Good old Ronald McKinney. Great American war hero. This is him?
Lieutenant Ronald McKinney. So, you gonna tell me what's going on here, Sheriff?
Yes. I need to get in touch with Agent Daniel Simmons. Right. Yes, I hope. Mary, can I get a cup of coffee in here, please?
Would you like some too, Glenn?
Oh, no thanks, Mary. I'm fine.
Yes, Mr. Simmons. This is Sheriff Martin Burnett in Mason County, Texas.
For that. Well, it's been a long time. Yeah, how are you?
Fine, sir, thanks. Listen, the reason I called you has to do with the Laura McKinney abduction back in '52. Yes, sir. Well, looks like Ronald McKinney has resurfaced on us.
You have a witness to that?
Well, I have a good witness sitting right here in front of me.
Thanks, Mary.
No. Right. Well, his wife still lives in Blanco. He could be headed there.
Okay, well, I'll meet you in Blanco. Yeah, I'll be there. Well, welcome home, Ronald McKinney.
All right, Sheriff. You gonna tell me what's going on here?
About 10 years ago, there was a kidnapping. Young man fresh home from Korea took his little 2-year-old daughter. Without any word whatsoever, leaving his wife and the mother of that child disappeared. Hadn't been seen since.
Lieutenant Ronald McKinney.
My son-in-law.
Lieutenant McKinney, everything's clear. Okay? Prepare to set up camp. Lieutenant McKinney, across the ravine! Look out! Wow!
There was a reason we came back to Texas, and now I know.
So how did your dad die? Poor Chuck.
come on.
You were such a wimp. Gee, Wally. Train! Gosh.
Can I go downtown? Can somebody keep on telling me?
Hey, Dad.
Don't. Hey, Junior. Hey, Josh. How y'all doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. That's good. Boy. Oh, what y'all doing today?
Not much.
Nothing much, huh? Well, y'all want to help me work on this car?
Not today, Dad.
Oh, not today. Okay, boy, I tell you what, can't get no good help around here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on.
That's a Bel Air.
I know, Junior. I know. There's Mr. Coon. Say hello.
Hi, Mr. Good.
How you doing, Mr. Coon?
I'm having a problem with my front end.
Okay.
Them damn potholes on Route 32 have just knocked off my alignment.
Okay, all righty.
Hey, don't be putting your hands on my car. I just got it whacked.
Okay, come on, Junior. Come on, Josh. Come on.
People can't
Look,
keep things off
cut it out.
back.
Stop it. Okay.
My wife's gonna pick me up, so I'll wait over here.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Boone. All righty. Where you boys going? There you are. Y'all go and play. Okay? All right. Boy, what a day.
Laura, you see that little lamb over there? Look.
Yes, how cute.
It's really pretty out here.
Yes.
I think you're gonna like it.
I think so too. What about that lake you're talking about?
I think it's up here somewhere. Hey, Calvin, right?
Right, Ron.
Nice to meet you.
I've seen you.
Calvin, this is my daughter, Laura.
Laura, pleased to meet you.
Me too.
Laura, we have some little offsprings here, and I was just checking with her mama. Would you like to hold her a little bit?
Sure.
He's only about a day old.
Is there anything I can do to help you on the ranch today?
Ron, I think we've got everything fixed up. We really need another rain, and we need your help Monday, come Monday.
I agree with you there.
Hey, what are you boys doing?
I'm Sebastian.
Hi, Josh. How's your mother doing?
She's okay.
You tell her I said hey. And Junior, come on in here and get ready for dinner.
Oh, brother, here comes Jimmy.
What are you guys doing?
Nothing, Jimmy. Why don't you go back up to the porch?
You can't tell me what to do.
Jimmy, if you don't get on somewhere, I'm gonna pop you one.
You do and I tell.
What else is new? That's all you are, you tattletale.
I'm not. Mama, look at hit me.
You see what I have to put up with? Be glad you got any brothers and sisters to deal with.
Louis Jr., get in here.
See what I mean? See you later.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing here today?
Melissa, this is Agent Daniel Simmons.
Hi.
Melissa, we found him. Melissa, you don't need to worry. I'm going to take Simmons back to town. We'll be back in a little while. I told you we was going to find him. Okay. Hello, Joshua.
Hi, Bert.
Go on inside. I'll be back in a little bit, okay?
Mom, what's wrong?
Hi, Josh. Are you hungry? Can I get you some dinner?
Mom, what is it? Why is Grandpa here? Who is that man?
I don't know how to tell you this. Oh, Josh, it's about your father.
My father? What about it?
Josh, your father's alive.
Alive? I thought you said he was killed in the war.
That's right, honey, I did tell you that. And the only reason I told you that is because I thought we'd never see him again.
I don't understand. If he was...
I know you don't understand, honey. I don't understand myself. I'll try to explain. I want you to listen to me closely, okay? When your father first came back from the war, he was having a lot of problems. A lot of them were because of what happened over there. Your dad started to drink, and someday he drank a lot. He did things that scared me. Between your dad's problems, the baby, I just couldn't handle it.
Baby? What do you mean, baby?
Josh, we had a little girl. Her name was Laura. Is Laura your sister?
I have a sister?
Yes, honey, an older sister.
What happened? Where are they?
Well, one day your dad left and he took Laura with him. One day they were just gone.
Did Dad leave because of me?
No, honey, of course not. Of course it wasn't because of you. Your dad left before you were born. I don't even think he knows you're alive.
What do you mean? He doesn't know I'm alive.
I didn't know I was pregnant when your dad left. I never had the chance to tell him.
Oh, if they're alive, where are they?
Well, that's what Grandpa and that other man are trying to find out right now. They think he may be near Mason or headed this way. They're just not sure right now.
Oh, when we find them, what's going to happen?
I don't know, honey. I just don't know. Josh. This is your sister. That's Laura.
Louis! Louis! It's me, Josh. What do you want? Hey, come on out. I need to talk to you. All right, hold your What's up, Josh? You know how early it is? Yeah, I know. I just couldn't sleep. Listen, if I tell you this, you promise not to tell anyone? Yeah. What is it? It's about my father. Your father? What about him? He's alive. Alive? What are you talking about, alive? I thought he died, and I thought he died too. I just found out that he was alive last night. And not only that, I have a sister too. A sister? Josh, you came over here to play games. Listen, Louis, I'm not kidding. My grandfather was at my house last night with another man, and they told my mother that they saw him near Mason. If I do have a father and a sister out there, I've got to go see him. How are you going to do that? You could be anywhere. I don't know, but I know I'm going to need your help. Will you help me? You know I will. What are best friends for?
What'd you say it was called again?
Tuberculosis.
So is this tuberculosis, is it contagious? I wouldn't want to outbreak some terminal disease around here or something.
Well, it is highly contagious, transmittable through the air. But you said that he held a handkerchief in front of his mouth and nose, which is fortunate.
But what about Laura? Wouldn't she have contacted the disease? She's lived with him in that disease all her life.
Yeah, most likely she does have it. But you know, with proper medical treatment, she can live a long, normal life, provided she only has the infection and not the disease.
Why hasn't he checked himself into a hospital if he's got the disease? I mean, you said without the proper treatment, disease could kill him. He sure as hell wasn't dead.
Well, now he was treated for it in Okinawa, but the disease can remain dormant and attack again, especially if he drinks alcohol. But now, once he got back to the States, he couldn't afford to go to the hospital for treatment because we would have been alerted to his location.
You keep saying we. Who is we?
Well, now, that's none of your concern, Mr. Burnett. Now, we're looking for him like you are. Now, that's all that matters.
That's not all that matters, damn it. I got a granddaughter out there with a man dying. I got a daughter that's worried herself sick. I don't know what the hell your motivations are. Mine are to make sure that my granddaughter's safe and my daughter doesn't get hurt any more than she's already been.
Well, I assure you that we're concerned about your family, too. I mean, that's why we need your help in finding him. There are, shall we say, things that Ronald McKinney knows that can jeopardize not only the safety of your family, but the security of this nation as well.
Things? What kind of things? What are you talking about?
Well, now, I'm not privileged to discuss them with you in detail, but all I can tell you is that there are other parties, communist parties, that are looking for Ronald McKinney also. Now, it's imperative that we find him first, Mr. Burnett.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that Ronald is some kind of communist sympathizer or something?
No. All I'm saying, Mr. Burnett, is that the government of the United States is looking for a man that has information it cannot afford to let get into the wrong hands. For all we know, Ronald may have already been in contact with him. We have to make sure, Mr. Burnett.
Listen, Simmons, I hate that son of a bitch for what he's done to my daughter. But a traitor? No. He fought for his country. Well, he's got a goddamn Medal of Honor, for Christ's sakes. And it was the government of the United States that gave it to him. Now you're trying to tell me he might be selling government secrets or something.
I understand how you feel, Mr. Burnett, but I need to know if we can count on your help.
You know everything I do.
Now, look, I'm not from around here. People will slam their doors in my face if I go around asking questions, whereas you can talk to them. You can ask people, have you seen them? Do you know where to find them? I mean, your family. Sympathy is on your side, Mr. Burnett.
Listen, Simmons, I don't know how y'all do things back in Washington, but around here, we're not accustomed to using people the way you seem to be trying to do. If you excuse me.
This car looks so familiar.
Yeah, it's still there.
This is the one.
What?
This is the one at my house last night. Come on, I think he's in the diner. Come on. Papers. You get her. Are you crazy? Just get the papers. You're crazy. You get her. Get her.
Yeah, well, what about the daughter? We can make arrangements. Okay, well, one more thing. If the situation gets hot, should McKinney be terminated? Like I say, I've got two more. I'm going to play them for all they're worth. I think that'll flush them out. Sure. But, like I said, if the situation gets hot, should McKinney be terminated?
I was trying to listen to that guy on the phone. So, did you find anything?
I found this. It has my father's name on it. And yours.
I don't understand. If he was looking for my father, then why would he have a file on yours?
It has something to do with the Army. I think. Look, it says,
Army, intelligence, and Korea. My dad was at Korea. Mine too. I think we better go show this to my dad. Come on, he's over at the garage.
What we got here?
Dad!
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what you got there? Okay, all right. Okay, what we got here? Where'd you get it from?
It's a long story. See, this man came over to Josh's house, and he told his mother that his father was alive, and that he had a sister.
Is that right, Josh?
Yes, sir.
You boys come on over here and sit down. Josh, I want you to know that your father wasn't a bad man. He just had some problems after he got back from the war, okay? And Josh, well, your father didn't even know that your mother was pregnant when he ran off with Laura, your sister. Now, your father's real sick, Josh. Now, I can arrange a meeting between you and him, but you have to promise me that you won't tell anybody. Not your grandpa, not your mother, nobody. You promise?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, seeing as you got this paper here, you're gonna have to arrange a meeting as soon as possible. You understand? Yeah, don't worry about it, son. Y'all go on and get out of here. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Louis Sebastian, I presume.
Who's asking?
Well, I'm Daniel Simmons.
What can I do for you, Mr. Simmons?
I was wondering if you've had any recent contact with Lieutenant McKinney.
Even if I did, what makes you think I'd tell you?
I don't think you understand how important this is, Sebastian. I would appreciate it if you'd cooperate.
Well, Mr. Simmons, I've got a lot of work to do. And if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to it.
Thanks for your time.
So you're gonna tell your mom? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Things will be all right, Josh. We'll see. I don't know. I hope so. I gotta go. My mom gets mad when I'm late for something. Louis? Yeah? Thanks. What are best friends for? See you later. Bye.
Hey, Josh, where you been, hon?
I just went over to Lewis's for a little while.
Can I fix you a sandwich or something?
Okay.
All right.
Josh, come on over here and sit down. I want to talk to you. How you doing, buddy? Josh, you mustn't blame your mother. She wanted to tell you about your father and your sister. It's just that she wanted to wait until you were a little older. You understand, Josh?
Yeah, I guess so. So, what's going to happen when you find them?
Well, your sister will come live with you. She'll be part of your family.
But what will happen to my father?
Well, what he did's a bad thing. He hurt a lot of people when he took Laura.
Will he be terminated?
Terminated? What makes you say that?
That's what the man said who was here with you yesterday.
When did he say that?
Today, I heard him say it over the phone when me and Louis went over at the diner.
Are you sure you heard him say the word terminated?
Yeah, Gramps. He said if the situation gets hot, should McKinney be terminated?
Josh, I want you to stay here with your mother, okay? Don't mention a word about this to her. She's got enough to worry about already. You understand, Josh?
Yes, Gramps.
Hang in there. Melissa, I'll be back in a little while. What the hell you up to, Simmons?
Well, Sheriff Barnett, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I asked you a question and I expect an answer.
Just doing my job.
Does your job include terminations?
I don't know what you mean.
Cut the crap, Simmons. My little 10-year-old grandson overheard you say that his father could be terminated if the situation got hot.
Oh, I did now. Well, Sheriff Barnett, your grandson and his little friend took some very important documents of mine this morning. I will get them back.
You stay away from my family. You stay away from my grandson. You stay away from my daughter.
I don't think I'll be able to do that.
You son of a bitch, order.
Just back off, Sheriff. Just back off.
What, you gonna terminate me too?
I'm gonna get McKinney, Sheriff, and I recommend you stay out of my way. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a job to do.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, howdy, Sheriff. How you been?
Great, great. How's the family?
Oh, they're doing real good. They're real good. How's the law business up there in Mason?
Well, if you're talking about that brother of yours, he's been on the good side of me here lately.
Well, that's good. That's good. What brings you down here to Blanco?
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you. Come to think of it, kind of find it hard to believe myself.
What is it, Sheriff?
After all these years, Ronald McKinney just happens to show up in Mason.
No, but Sheriff, you must be joking.
Ain't no joke, Lou. I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. I just didn't realize until it was too late. I let him slip right out of my hands.
Did you see Laura?
Pretty girl she turned out to be. Real pretty. I can't understand it, Lou. She's been missing 10 years.
Well, what are you going to do now, Sheriff?
Been here since yesterday. I hadn't seen him. He hadn't came this way. He might still be up in Mason. I think I'll go back up there. Reason I stopped by, Lou, is to see if you'd give me a hand. If you should happen to see him, give me a call.
Well, sure, Sheriff. If I can help you with anything, sure.
Thank you very much.
Sure, Sheriff.
Talk to you later. Been a long time.
Well, you take care now, Sheriff.
Make everything all right. And I'll have you today, babe. Or will it be tomorrow night?
Hey, honey, it's me. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I won't be coming home this evening. I've got to drive up to Mason and check up on my brother. I'll be in the morning. Okay, well, how's little Lou? Did he make it in already? Okay, all right. All right, well, I love you. I'll talk to you when I get back.
Well, baby, don't you want a man like
evening, Mrs. McKinney.
Good evening. Mr. Simmons, right?
Yes, ma'am. I just need to ask you a few questions. Do you mind if I come in? It won't take long.
No, sir, I don't. Please come in. What is it that you needed to know? I believe I told you everything I knew yesterday.
Yes, ma'am, I believe you did. There's just a couple of things I need to go over with you. Now, you're aware that your husband, Ronald McKinney...
Ex-husband, please.
Yeah, that your ex-husband and Louis Sebastian were together in the war.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Seems they were pretty good friends when they both returned home. Do you think they could have been in contact over the years?
Louis Sebastian and Ronald? No, sir. If Louis would have known that Laura was safe, I'm sure he would have told me. That's ridiculous.
Is it? Mrs. McKinney, how well do you know Louis Sebastian?
Well, I've known Louis and his family my whole life. If he would have known anything about Laura and Ronald, he wouldn't have kept that from me. Quite frankly, I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing.
I don't mean to offend you, Mrs. McKinney. I'm just doing my job, trying to find your daughter. Is your son here?
Yes, sir, he is. Why do you ask?
I just need to ask him a few questions.
What kind of questions? Josh just found out that his dad was alive yesterday. There's nothing he could help you with.
You know, it's just routine, Mrs. McKinney. Could I please talk to him for just a minute?
Yes, sir.
Josh?
Josh, honey? Honey? He's gone.
Daddy, you know if there are any kids around here my age?
I don't know, honey. I'm sure there are.
Coming to you from the hill country, KABL. Here's Peter Davis.
Are you okay, Daddy?
Can I get my medicine for you, baby?
He wasn't looking very good that night.
Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, little girl, come dance with me.
Why do the birds go on singing?
Then that would be our last dance together.
Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry?
What's going on? That man, he was at my house. He was looking for me. He wanted to ask me some questions. Josh, you think he knows we took those papers? I think so. He was asking my mom questions about your dad. Listen, Louis, I think my dad is in trouble. Big trouble. I need to find him. My father said he'd take us up there tomorrow. We need to go tonight. Now. I can't go now. My father went to Mason. Mason is a long way from here. Hold on. Mason is a long way from here. It would take us all night to get here, even if we rode our bikes. We're not gonna ride our bikes. Then how do you suggest we get there? Boost the car? That's nuts. How are we ever gonna pull this off? I'll sneak out. You say you're gonna spend the night at my house, and then you go straight to the garage. Sounds like a plan. Just hope it'll work. It'll be a piece of cake. All right.
Your name.
Is that okay?
Okay, Daddy. Don't be long. I can't believe we're doing this. We don't have a choice, Liz. All this weed is gonna get me into trouble. Come on. It's weird. Stop. Come on. Come on, thanks. You hear that? What? I heard something over there. Come on. Hey, you know his car was in a boost, right? Oh no, not Mr. Boone's. You know, he has been pretty mean. It's payback time. Okay. What are you guys doing? Oh man, Jimmy, what are you doing here? I want to go for a ride too. No way, Jimmy. We're going back home. You're not gonna tell your mom what we did. All right. Okay, this is the gas, and that's the brake. My dad's gonna kill us. First me, then you. Get up! Get up!
Yeah, I'm doing all right in school. They ain't said I broke no rules. I ain't never been in Dutch. I don't browse around too much. Don't bother me, leave me alone. Anyway, I'm almost grown. I don't run around with no mob. Got myself a little job. I'm gonna buy me a little car. Drive my girl in the park.
Okay, Lou, what's going on? Why'd you want me to come out here tonight?
Let's go over here and run and
I'm sitting
talk
on
about
a
it.
hill in Mason, Texas.
Okay.
Just resting my mind. By the time that baby gets to El Paso, I'll be feeling fine. Just sitting on a hill in Mason, Texas, alone, just wasting my time. With a bottle of whiskey and a six-pack.
Well, I got a visit from a man today, an Agent Daniel Simmons. I don't know if he's CIA or Army intelligence, but it appears that you're still on the hot sheet.
By the time that baby gets to El Paso,
You weren't followed.
I'll be feeling fine.
I gave him the slip, but he's a dangerous customer. They're playing you as the bad guy.
Jesus, the luck I have. Why is this happening to me?
So what are you gonna do?
I can't run anymore, Lou. I'm sick and tired, and I just can't do it.
There's something else, Ron. You have a son. His name is Joshua. He turned 10
last April.
Now I really have a ball, 'cause I don't browse around at all. Don't bother sleeping alone. Anyway,
You can turn the windshield wipers off. It's not raining.
Hey, Mama, we're starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, Josh, you're doing okay.
Man, I can't believe you told my twins about Susie Barnes.
It was just a joke, Josh.
You don't kid about that kind of stuff.
Susie Barnes, huh?
Quiet. Thank you.
Who is it?
Gladys, it's Melissa.
Melissa, what is it?
Have you seen Josh? He's been gone all night.
No. Louis is supposed to spend the night at your house.
Oh, no. Where could they be? Have you talked to your husband?
No. But he called earlier and he said he was going to Mason. Now, I thought it was funny that he would call and go all the way to Mason.
The boys have gone to Mason.
Well, why would they go to Mason?
I'll explain. You go get Jimmy.
Hold on. Melissa, Jimmy's not here.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
Boy, Mr. Boone could see us now. Yeah, my dad can see us now. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Me too.
There's a place right up there. And I hope you can stop better than you started.
Just you know why you and I will by and by know true love ways.
Josh! Look out! What are you trying to do? Kill us? Did you see that rabbit across the road? You were asleep, Josh. I'm not that careless. Yeah. You okay, Jimmy? I want to go home. Let's go.
With those
Oh, no, come on.
sometimes we'll sigh.
Shoot.
Sometimes
What do we do now?
cry.
Yes, we're gonna have to walk from here.
And we'll know
Close that
why
window again.
just you and I know true love ways.
I'm telling you, there was a rabbit in the room. And admit it, Josh. You fell asleep. I'm telling Mommy, you guys made me come. Quiet!
The boys walked on into the night till the next morning.
Will bring us joys to share with
If Gladys calls, tell her I'm on my way home. All right, no problem. Okay.
I'm sorry, can we rest for just a little while? Yeah. What do I say? What? I mean, what do I say to someone who took my sister and hurt my mother? He's still your father, Josh. I don't know what you should say, but I think you should give him a chance. That's easy for you to say, Louis. You don't have to go through this. Well, if I did, I would give him a chance. So, how far is this ranch? I recognize that farm over there.
Take a couple hours. I hope so.
Hey, what are you boys doing here?
Look, this.
Hey, Jimmy.
This is Josh.
Hey, Josh.
He's looking for his father. You know where he lives?
He's right around the corner in a gray house.
I don't know. Josh, what?
No, let him go, let him go. You boys better have a good excuse for this one.
Oh, Uncle Zed.
I don't Uncle Zed me. Get in the house.
Daddy! Daddy! Wait! Daddy acted very strange that day. There was something on his mind. He didn't want to let go of me.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Hi. Laura? Yes, how'd you know my name? I'm Josh. How are you doing, Josh? I need to talk to you about your father. Our father. Oh boy, this is not working out. You see, my whole life I was led to believe my father was killed in the war. And 2 days ago I found out that he was alive, and I had a sister, Laura McKinney. What are you talking about? I don't have a brother. I know this is hard to believe. I couldn't believe it myself, but it's true. Who told you all of this? Our mother told me herself. My mother died giving birth. No, she's alive. I know this isn't easy hearing this, but you were taken from your mom when you were only 2. Taken? What do you mean, taken? Our father took you and left. Why didn't he tell me? Why? They were having problems, Laura.
I didn't know what to think.
That you, our father, and our mother. Why didn't he tell me? Why? We need to find Dad before they do. Who's they? Come on, I'll explain it on the way.
He was getting worse.
What in the world is this? Booney's car. Wait a minute. I know this can't be Bone's car. No. I know this isn't Bone's car. It can't be. Oh my God. Yes, it is. Booney is not going to be happy with this at all.
What's the matter? Are the boys with you?
No, I thought they were with you.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute. You don't think...
Yes, I do.
Come on, I think I know where they went. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, honey, you come with me.
What's Dad like? What do you mean, what's he like? I mean, is he nice? Yes, of course he's nice. Do you love him? Yes, I love him. I lived with him all my life. My best friend said he was sick. Only sometimes. Like last night, he was coughing really bad, and I got scared when I saw blood start coming out of his mouth. That's really the baddest I've ever seen him. I'm nervous to see him. So tell me a little bit about Mom. Well, she's nice and pretty. In fact, she kind of looks like you. I know she loves you. She cried all night when she found out that you were okay. She did? Mm-hmm. She loves you very much.
There should be enough posts, huh, Ron?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, man, you ought to do something about that cough. You okay? You all right, buddy? I'm gonna go run and get some help.
What's going on?
Melissa.
What's going on up here? Oh, my God. Melissa.
Oh, my God, Melissa. Not like this. Oh. Oh, no. Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry.
Dad, I want you to meet someone. This is Josh, your son.
Josh.
I did.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Take care of your sister for me.
Okay.
Can you do that? Sheriff. Look, it's over. Okay? Do you understand? It is over. I know.
It's okay, Dad. You're still a hero to me.
It's over. Yeah, nothing's worth this.
He's okay. He just needs to rest. Daddy, wake up. Daddy. Daddy. Don't die. I need you. We're gonna be a family. Daddy? Are you okay?
I love you, Daddy. I'll see you later.
Whether you have two parents or just one, know that they love you very much, despite the way they feel about each other. Cherish every day with them, because you just never know.
Well, that was it. My first director debut, Finding McKinney. I hope you guys truly enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Has a big place in my heart. There was so much that I learned in life working on that film. We actually premiered it at Planet Hollywood in San Antonio, and just seeing everybody there and watching something that was in my head and came to life. Again, it was a learning experience, like a lot of people's first film, but you know, it's one of the most meaningful. So just wanted to say to you guys again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next Star Killer 77 video.